Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews. Got my new Vertex 4 solid state drive in from OCZ, and I'm going to put it in my laptop, see how much faster it is than my Vertex 3, and hopefully far more reliable than my original Vertex drives, or what would be the Vertex 1s that I had no end of troubles with, where the computers would no longer see the drive and had lots of issues like that. They seem to have fixed it with the Vertex 3. It was a very good drive, so I'm hoping that the Vertex 4 follows in those footsteps. Let me zoom in on the box here a little. They do say that this includes an adapter to put it in a 3.5-inch drive slot, since it's a notebook drive, 2.5-inch drive. It's very thin, so I don't know how they're going to fit an adapter in there, but they say that they do. There's the back of the box. Okay. Going to open this up and see what they've included inside. It looks at first kind of like that black box experience of opening an Apple product, but the aesthetics of this don't quite match that. And in here, it's a warranty rather than instructions. A sticker about my SSD is faster than your hard drive if you want to stick it on your computer. And then the drive itself, which looks to be the exact same dimensions of my original Vertex drive and the Vertex 3, which is good because to fit it in the notebook it really needs to have the exact same dimensions. Okay, there's the drive, Vertex 4. This is with an Indilex chipset rather than the SandForce. It's a whole different way of storing data on the drive and doing it quickly, but the reviews for this have been very good, so I have high hopes for it. Back to the drive, your adapters there for power, the wider one for power, the shorter one for data. And looking in here, I don't see my original Vertex drive had a couple of pins in here that when it got bad, which it often did, and you needed to completely reset it and start all over, you could take a jumper and put on those pins that would put it back to new and hopefully have it redetected by the computer. They don't have that here, so I'm hoping it's not going to be an issue and I don't need to worry about it. So there's the drive itself. The only other thing in here seems to be screws. And then this sort of ugly looking thing on the back. So this is the attachment plate. Oh, they got their branding on it. That's kind of nice. Got the OCZ on it here. And I think this will do the job. It's got the screw holes on the bottom to attach this drive. So you take this, make sure you have the data and power ports pointing out. Line it up something like that. I guess. So you can leave the OCZ still visible there. And then with the screw holes in the side, this should work for putting it into a 3.5-inch drive in your desktop computer. I'm going to be putting it in a laptop, so it's not really an issue. I do have a couple of these that OCZ used to give out with the Vertex drives, and they were big honkers that would fit on each side, but they've made it much more compact. That seems to be everything in the box. And this is a 256 gigabyte capacity drive. I was forced into buying it because with Windows 8 coming out, I need to dual boot that on my laptop. I have a 120 gigabyte Intel drive in there right now, and it's full up between the two operating systems and Office and other programs that I have on there. So I needed more capacity, and the price has fallen. In the 2 years since I bought the Intel 320 drive, the price per gigabyte has dropped. So this is a 256 gigabyte drive. After the rebate, got it for $184. So we're under $1 a gigabyte for solid state drive storage, and for good, fast solid state drive storage. That's very impressive and hard to pass up.